Okay, excuse me, y'all. I had to come back on here because I promise you, the group that I'm in, this Ghanaian group, women who date and marry Ghanaian men, the conversation that was just had was so deep. Let me explain. So here was the question. Um, why is it seen as wrong or suspicious when a Ghanaian man desires to come to America to build a better life for himself or his family? And why does it automatically translate he doesn't love her? Talking about the African American woman. Can a man not love an American woman sincerely and also desire opportunity, stability, and growth? And can both things not exist at the same time? Men all over the world want to provide, protect, and position their families for a better future, wanting to improve opportunities. Does this cancel out genuine love, if often comes from it? I just think it's unfair to reduce every cross cultural relationship to motives and assumptions instead of character, consistency, and intention. Now, one of the answers really got me. I have to read it to you. Now, this is from an African lady's perspective. The Black American perspective: Black Americans have been enslaved, identity taken, lynched, and have fought and laid the groundwork for the opportunity for all foreign people, not just for people from Ghana, enjoy about America. As a Black American, oftentimes we ask ourselves, why did no one from the West African come for their people, for their sons, for their daughters? Africa has a large population of strong, capable people, but yet silence. Oftentimes, what people from foreign countries fail to realize is that when you come here and um, your presence doesn't benefit the people here, not directly. You shop among yourselves, you make American dollars and send it back to your own country. I give a great example. I love African food, but there is a restaurant here in town, a high-end expensive restaurant. And okay, when I went, the food was extremely spicy, and my date is from Ghana. He said to the guys, should you give different spices on levels for more African Americans to try the food, or Americans to try? And the owner of the restaurant said, we don't make our food for taste for Americans. Then, so why are you in America? The lady says in the passage. No culture in the world would ever allow the disrespect that foreigners give back to Black Americans. And yet everyone does it here. They say we have no culture, we're lazy, etc. So when you come from another country and you say you want better opportunities, do those opportunities mean creating the country you want to be a citizen and a better, or people back home? My bad, everybody, my light went off. Do these opportunities mean creating the country you want to be a citizen and better, or the people back home? Oftentimes in your home country, all of these things I mentioned show people here that foreign, period, not just people of Ghana. I don't really care about Americans. They want the benefit to enrich their lives, but not work. Pain, suffering, it took for you to have those benefits. Hope this helps. I love all of Africa. So, y'all, this response from another lady got me. And it looks like, from looking at her name, the other lady is Ghanaian. Okay, listen. Side note, we are all Americans. Remember, their scope of perspective is theirs. I made some valid points. Americans, period, believe that they should always have options or abilities to change what doesn't fit them. Spice is an issue in some food, but I was raised that it's too spicy because they don't want you to enjoy it. Wow. They want you to just benefit from the clout of feeding or offering, or they just don't like you. I said what I said. Ghanaians are very cliquish and judgmental. This is what the lady is responding. They use you, they will use you to be a part of the jury and witness against you. They don't care how many gifts and how many smiles and conversations you give them. The hugs, prayers, and tears that they have for you and them, you can't trust any of them. That's them. Oh, I'm sorry, I read it wrong. It says the hugs, prayers, and tears, they are for them and anyone that is for them. Yo, some of these conversations in the group are so like strong that we need to talk about in the world. Like it's crazy, but some of these things are true. You know, a lot of us African Americans who have bled, died, and our family were lynched and everything to create a platform for every person from all over the globe to come to America and work and attribute and have those different um, benefits that we bled and died for, our people bled and died for. And it's like we don't get that respect or that understanding. And then when we do have another demographic or another culture that comes in place and gets to partake in these different things that our people died and fought for that now are being taken away, it kind of feels like a disrespect to us Black Americans. But it made so much sense what the other lady said too, about how just not characterizing it to Ghanaians, but to other demographics. When they come and see a Black American, they look so poorly, so down on us. They see a bad image that has been reflected about a ghetto person, a negative person, a person of violence. But still, the same culture that we have cultivated and created here is the same culture that goes around. I will never forget this. When I was in South Africa, this guy who was working at the front desk of this hotel that I had stayed in, and he had told me, Dominique, I like your style, like everything like that you have or that you're doing. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Like, you know, I was excited, and I'm like, so do you guys like? Do a lot of people in South Africa look at a lot of us African American styles and try to emulate? He was like, let me tell you something. When the Black Americans in America do something, it's like a cough or a sickness. The whole world catches it. It's like something you do is so authentic that other people want to do it. I mean, look at Asia, look at Europe, look at Australia, all these different people and different places. When they see you do it, then they try to figure out a way for them to emulate it too. And it's really deep what the Ghanaian lady who responded to that comment said, because I don't want to say all Ghanaians are that way because, I don't know. But I do know that I have seen the cliquish part. And I have seen sometimes they can all come together and not like you, but pretend and have this notion, if you aren't on board or on their side, that they'll kick you to the side. And it doesn't matter, so those are some, and some are not like that. But also too, when you come back to the America side with us Black Americans, it's kind of the same too. They could be for you or they could not be for you. They could be super jealous of you, and it could be a whole team of them that are jealous of you, and you are like obsolete. Versus some of them could really be there for you and really be down. You know what I mean? Even me in my home, in my own family, like I always feel like an outcast. I love my family to death, but sometimes like the vision of going to Africa, relocating and living there and wanting to do business makes me look like really weird to my family, makes me look like I am an alien. you know like, why would she even decide to even do something like that in a country that is not as prosperous as America, and so many of them are trying to come here? I mean, that's what I always hear from my family, but to each its own. All of us have a purpose and things for us to do. All right, love you guys.